this leads me, I guess, into a point that I'm lamenting. I'm very sad that we have lost something in video games. It is gone, and it will never come back. And that is when a new game system comes out, and it's not backwards compatible, and there's only like 5 games for it.
I knew you were going to talk about this.
This used to be a thing, like every time.
Yeah.
The Sega Genesis behind me, actually bad example because that played Master System games, but fucking like the Super Nintendo, N64, GameCube.
Yeah.
We to a certain extent we played GameCube games, but it didn't have the motion controls.
Hey, at least they used the same AV cables.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the lines between generations have been blurred so much, and everything's backwards compatible. So it's like when you buy a new system, it doesn't feel like an upgrade because you're just playing the same stuff you would be playing otherwise.
Yeah.
Like when I get a Switch 2, I'm going to have a library of hundreds of games that I can play. But when I got a Switch 1, I got Breath of the Wild, I got Bomberman R. I got Bomberman R with my Switch 1. And they came out with Bomberman R2 and I couldn't give a fuck. Who cares?
I kind of wanted to get Bomberman R, but it was just too ugly. I was like, it's
a hideous game.
It's hideous.
It is hard as nails too. Like I couldn't beat it.
Oh, really?
I probably played it for like 20 hours and I didn't finish it.
Okay.
But it was actually what I played first. I put in Bomberman before I put in Breath of the Wild. And I played it first.
Really?
Yes.
I wouldn't.
Well,
my mind can't.
There's something special about the library of something being so concentrated that it not only forces you to like play things that you wouldn't otherwise even dream of looking at. Another example is the Blaster Master Zero. They made 2 sequels to that, and I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, but it was cool. It was cool. The first one was really cool.
In the first month of the Switch, that coming out, it was cool.
Yes.
And I played it, and I liked it, and I would never play it again. I would never play anything like that again. I was forced to because the library was so small. And there's also a social element to this, too. Because when there only exist 4 launch games for the Switch, and one of them is a Zelda game, everybody you know is playing that Zelda game. Now, certainly with Echoes of Wisdom, but like Tears of the Kingdom came out, that wasn't the case, right? Like, you could not bank on, like, everybody you know who's into video games playing that at the same time.
You definitely couldn't. But you could count on at least a subsect of Nintendo fans. Hardcore Nintendo.
But, like, it's not the same. Like,
I agree. I mean, 100% agree.
When you're having a shared experience with the whole world, that there's a brand new Nintendo system and everybody's popping off about the exact same game and discovering the same things at the same time, there's a certain communal aspect to it that we have lost in video games, and we will never get it back. It's gone. There's not going to be another system that comes out where the library is like 3 games, so we're all forced to play the same one.
So that's your issue with backwards compatibility, then? That it kind of kills some of that new system magic.
It does. It absolutely does. It murders the new system magic. Like, the Switch 2 is going to be cool, but it is what it says it is. It's more of the Switch.
Let's say that there was a promise of backwards compatibility.
Okay.
Like, let's say that it's like, hey, backwards compatibility is not available at launch, but it's coming within the calendar year.
That's so stupid. The outrage
would it help?
Well, I mean, that's sort of what Xbox did, right? Because they, it's not all backwards compatible at once. They rolled it out pretty slowly, but...
Okay, Xbox... Here's the thing. I own an Xbox. You own an Xbox.
Yes, I do. I love my Xbox.
You know, we're talking to each other on 2 Xboxes right now, actually.
Exactly.
But aside from that, they handle backwards compatibility so well for almost everything except for Halo.
I don't agree. What are you talking about?
Okay. I own all the Halo games on disc.
Me too. I could go get them right now.
I can put in a copy of Mass Effect right now, and it's going to work on my Series X.
You're telling me that the old Halo games don't? Because I'm pretty sure they do.
They don't work.
Right? What?
Halo CE, Halo 2, Halo 3, these games do not work if you put them into an Xbox. They're going to funnel you into playing the MCC versions.
That sounds like fake news, but I guess you would know more than me.
I tried. I was so fed up with the MCC menu, and I was like, I got to get this in. We are getting a little off topic, but I just had to say it.
No, we're just saying it.
Someone
we're
has
talking
to
about
say
Xbox now. My big thing with Xbox backwards compatibility is it was better on the 360. On the 360, they made hundreds of original Xbox games backwards compatible.
They did.
But on the Series X, the same jump was not made. You can only play, I think it's like 60 original Xbox games, and
I thought it was way more now. I thought they continued adding to it.
they added a lot of 360 games. They did not add a lot of original Xbox games. I don't believe.
Oh, okay.
So chances are, if you buy a random 360 game, I'd say you got like a 70% chance it's going to work in the Series X. If you buy an original Xbox game, the chances are pretty fucking small. It's
yeah,
probably
even
not
if
gonna
it's
work.
Halo, which is sad.
Apparently, even if it's Halo, I thought Halo worked.
It's
I
just
am,
sad.
I am not of the like. I have basically no problems with Master Chief Collection. I think it's perfectly fine. I have no desire to play the old discs, so like I've always just gotten by with that. So I guess I've never tried it.
I don't like the UI. That's my main issue.
Yeah, it's not. You know, it's not nostalgic, that UI. It's,
And when you start
newfangled.
a new game of Halo 1 campaign, there's no way to start the game with the original graphics. You have to go through getting out of like the cryo chamber, and only then can you press select to switch the graphics back. That's like a big issue for me because I hate the new graphics. I hate them.
I'm trying to remember. Isn't there just a way to not even have the new graphics like included in
Yeah,
this
the
collection?
whole game you can swap between new and old
Well,
graphics.
I know that, but like I thought there was a way to just not play because that's the fucking remake. That's not the like original. I thought that had the original on there too.
No, it doesn't.
Oh.
Yeah, it's like this baked in version. Yeah, it's sad.
That is weird. Because I know, like, Halo 2 Anniversary or whatever, it doesn't fucking make you play that. Like, you
No.
could just play normal Halo 2, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know that.